Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the new moon that we're going to have on Monday, November 13th in a nakshatra called Vishaka in the sign of Libra. But before I begin, I would also like to say I will be talking about the sidereal placements as used in Vedic astrology. If you're new to this channel, hi! I'm RoseAnna, I'm a Vedic astrologer. On this channel, I talk about new and full moon updates and planetary transits, so if you're interested in that, you can subscribe below. So this new moon really feels like the beginning of a new chapter, as it is the first new moon after the end of the eclipse season. And it will be in the nakshatra called Vishaka. And Vishaka is the nakshatra that spans from Libra and into Scorpio. So it's the nakshatra where the active, extrovert, intellectual energy from Libra meets the deep, transformational, sensitive energy of Scorpio. So this nakshatra is the point of the soul's journey through the zodiac, where we are very dedicated to finding or accomplishing or seeking material accomplishments, but where we eventually meet the necessary crumbling of our desire to control everything, and where we're forced to begin looking inwards again and find a deeper meaning or search for a purpose. Because in Scorpio, we eventually reach the realization that there are so many things that lie beyond our control, and that everything is transient, nothing is forever, and things are temporary, and well, yeah, so we need to find a deeper connection with things. However, Vishaka is also called the star of purpose, and there's a real sense of determination and ambition to succeed that can be seen here, and a real persistence and the knowing that if we stick to it, eventually we will come through on the other side successfully. And this is also shown in part by the symbol that is linked with this nakshatra, which is that of an archway. So the archway is a sign of walking through the archway with triumph and with success. And another symbol that is linked with this nakshatra is that of a potter's wheel, and this also shows that persistence and dedication, that if you continuously work for something, eventually you will see it bear fruit and you will eventually succeed. So there's also this inner, what would you say, inextinguishable desire for success and to a persistence to keep at it. If you look at the deities that are linked with this nakshatra, there's actually two deities here. It's Indra and Agni. So Indra, it's the king of gods, or the god of gods, and the demon slayer. And Indra is the sacred fire element, or the god of fire. And so these two together, the lightning and fire, they can create this transformational, powerful energy that can be almost difficult to control or keep in check. And if you look at Indra, the king of the gods, or the demon slayer, he was elevated to a very high status, but he eventually fell from grace due to his excessive pride. And there's there's this reminder here to remain humble, to remain mindful that, as I said before, there are so many things that lie beyond our control, and to not get too attached to either our accomplishments or our material gains, because everything is transient, and this nakshatra reminds us to be aware of the impermanence of this world. If you look at the planetary rulers, there's a combination of Jupiter and Venus energy here, because Jupiter is the ruler of this nakshatra, and because we're in the part of Vishaka that lies in the sign of Libra, which is ruled by Venus, there's an influence of Jupiter and Venus's combined energy here. So Jupiter and Venus really brings this amazing potential for spiritual practices and spiritual awakening and let's say spiritual experiences, because Venus operates through our physical senses. So Venus wants these experiences of everything, while Jupiter, on the other hand, is the planet of wisdom and grace and tradition. And so these two together can really create a great spiritual influence where we are happy to seek the spiritual experiences. But as we are in the sign of Vishaka that is ruled by Venus in Libra, we are still a little bit more concerned usually with the material aspects of things. We have not yet reached the point of transformation that happens when we pass into the sign of Scorpio. So it could be good to lean a little bit more into the Jupiterian side of the energy and to keep to our practices. It's a great time for meditation or performing a sacred ritual for yourself during this new moon, and create a sacred space, let's say, for yourself, and do it with a honor your practice. Invite the Jupiterian